A Boy Named Sue by Johnny Cash. Well, my daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much from on me. Just an old guitar, an empty bottle of booze. I don't blame him 'cause he run and hid, but the meanest thing he'd ever did is before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought it was quite a joke. He got a lot of laughs from a lot of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some guy would giggle and I'd get red. Some guy would laugh and I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fists got hard, my wits got keen. Roamed from town to hide my shame. Made me a vow to the moon and stars. I'd search the honky-tonks and bars and kill the man who'd give me that awful name. Was in Gatlinburg about mid-July. I just hit town and my throat was dry. Thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. Had an old saloon on a street of mud. There at a table dealing stud sat the dirty mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from the worn-out picture that my mother'd had. Knew the scar on his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and bent, gray and old. I looked at him, my blood ran cold. I said, "My name's Sue, how do you do? Now you have to die." Yeah, that's what I told him. Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes. He went down, but to my surprise, come up with a knife, cut off a piece of my ear. But I busted a chair right across his teeth, and we crossed through the wall into the street, kicking and gouging the mud and the blood and the beer. I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I can't ever really remember when. Kicked like a mule, bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh and then I heard him cuss, and he went for his gun, but I pulled mine first and stood there looking at me. I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough. If a man's gotta make it, he's gotta be tough." And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I'd give you that name and I said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die, and it's that name that helped to make you so strong. He said, "Now you just fought one hell of a fight, and you hate me, well, you got the right to kill me now, and blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your guts and the spit in your eye, 'cause I'm a son of a beep who named you Sue." Yeah, what could I do? Got all choked up, I threw down my gun and I called him Pa, and he called me son. Come away with a different point of view. Yeah, I think about him every now and then, and every time I try, every time I win. If I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna name him Bill or George or anything but Sue. I still hate that name.